am sick and tired of Black people being the default villain in America's imagination. Charlie Kirk gets deleted, and suddenly, historically Black colleges and universities are under threat. What the hell do Black people have to do with this? How did we get in it? My name is Shanda, and welcome to In the Deep End.
Well, that didn't take long, did it? But the guy that is the suspect is white. Yet somehow, it's the fault of Black people. I'm telling you, bro, traditional American history right here in the making. Let's blame the Black folk again for a white life that was lost. Not even at the hands of them. Let's always blame the immigrants and blame Black people. There you have it. Now you have traditionally Black colleges receiving multiple death threats every day. His friends that are white supremacists got upset. And now they want to blame Black people. But they didn't shoot him. It was one of your own. It was one of your own people.
Not one Black face in attendance at the Charlie Kirk rally. But here we are, being dragged into the chaos that has absolutely nothing to do with us. Why? Why? Because in this country, when white folks get mad, when they're scared, when they're disappointed, when things don't go their way, when their lives are in shambles, the first instinct is to blame Black people. Always. I had no desire to speak on the killing of Charlie Kirk because, truth be told, his death is of no consequence. This was a man who disguised himself as a man of God while pushing the devil's work. He built a movement based on division and disdain, especially when it came to the Black community. His exit from this world has nothing to do with Black people. It's not our burden, not our business, and certainly not our loss. But now our Black children are being threatened, forced into lockdowns, and fear for their lives because white America cannot process its grief, its anger, or its own fear without making Black people the scapegoat. Utah is over 80% white. Black people make up about 1.1% of that population. So let me ask, if the victim is white, the population in the state where he was killed is white, the crowd in attendance where he was shot is all white, how the hell does the finger get pointed at the Black community? Many HBCUs were included in these terroristic threats, including Virginia State University, Hampton University, Bethune-Cookman University, Southern University in Baton Rouge, and many others. All received these terroristic threats right after Charlie Kirk was deleted. Campuses went into immediate lockdown. Classes were canceled. Students were told to shelter in place. Some of the messages read, "Don't come to class if you want to live," or "Bombs have been placed." Others carried overtly racist language, targeting Black students directly. These weren't just idle rumors, they were calculated attempts to terrorize. Think about that. Young Black students, far removed from this, killing, sitting in dorms and classrooms, forced to hide under desks or wait in fear while police swept their campuses. And for what? For something they had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with. And why is it that when black people are minding their black business, somehow that enrages white America even more? They want to transfer their hurt and pain to us because in their eyes, if they're upset, we cannot live peacefully until they do. You're always trying, you meaning certain segments of white America, are always trying to blame black people, casting us like we're the cause of whatever chaos erupts. All the while, your little 15-year-old Dylan is in his room as we speak, writing his manifesto, plotting the next mass shooting. The nightmares of America, more often than not, come from young white males. It doesn't matter if we're silent or loud or if we're thriving or struggling. We're always the fixation. Black people, I mean. If we are so insignificant in number, why do you make us the center of every problem? Why are HBCUs that had absolutely nothing to do with the Charlie Kirk killing suddenly under siege? You know, there's a sector of America chomping at the bit for a race war, itching, waiting, praying for any spark to ignite the flame. A protest, a traffic stop gone wrong, anything. It doesn't matter. They're just waiting for the excuse to say, "This is it, boys. This is what we've been waiting for." But every time you try to dump your chaos and pain onto us, all you're really doing is showing your slip. And let me tell you, your slip has been hanging for a long time. You should be embarrassed. Because what you call strength is nothing but insecurity and inadequacy. You threatened defenseless college students. If you were really about that life, as the kids say, you would threaten someone who can actually defend themselves. But you won't do that because the only thing you're good at is taking candy from a baby. If 13% of the population has you this rattled, your fragility is louder, weaker, and more pathetic than we ever imagined. And I hate to break it to you, but a race war won't fix that. It'll only strip you bare and put your weaknesses on full display for the whole world to see. Can you imagine? They believe terrorizing our kids at school makes them feel powerful and keeps the illusion of being in control. Unfortunately, this behavior isn't new. This is a pattern as old as America itself. Blaming blacks when crops fail, when jobs are scarce, when factories get shut down, when politicians don't do what they say they're going to do. And now in 2025, it's the same old tired story on repeat. And here's the thought that I'll leave you with. If you really believe the biggest threat to America looks like a black student with a backpack instead of a white boy with an AR-15, then America isn't just broken. It's suicidal. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.